All right, what's going on, y'all? It's A&J here, and we're back. But real quick, I just want to go over a couple of things here. First and foremost, this actually is one of those that was going to be those impromptu post 8:30 p.m. vids that I was just going to upload right away instead of waiting until the morning. But of course, if you're seeing this, it's probably going to be somewhere between, I don't know, maybe 10 or 11 Eastern time. Of course, 8 or 9 Mountain Time if you're here in Colorado, but nonetheless, just wanted to throw that out there because I wanted to do it as I was getting towards the end, or as we were getting towards the end, rather, of Fighter Fest tonight, which I'm going to talk in detail about that a little bit in the main topic of our video here. But really, more than anything else, the thing I really wanted to get across to y'all is just thank you. Thank you so very much. Just for those of you that have been coming through, putting some strength into the viewership, and it just means an awful lot to me to see that coming through. And even for the few likes that I've gotten, I just can't say enough how appreciative of that I am from y'all. I love y'all to death for that. And if nothing else, if you feel like I'm doing pretty good, definitely feel free to do as I always ask, just hit that like, share, subscribe down below. But not only that, when you do subscribe, do me a favor, and I forget to ask this. I'm just now learning to remember to ask this, but when you do subscribe, make sure you hit that bell thing, get the notifications going, and you'll see a lot more of me as it comes along, and I'm definitely not going to be stopping anytime right away. That being said, we're going to get right in the proceedings, and of course, if you were watching NXT last night, it was, dare I say, glamorous. And of course, by glamour, I obviously mean the great Mariah May, once the AEW Women's Champion. Now, this gets really, really interesting because it's not likely she's going to be Mariah May in WWE. But what I will say is I'd like to think if what we got with Ricky Saints is any indication, they'll try to keep it as similar to Mariah May as they can, or at least that's the hope as of right now. I don't know necessarily that's going to be the case, but it has been confirmed that a repackage is coming. To what extent? Only time will tell, but either way, it's quite clear at this point that the repackage probably isn't necessarily important, especially given the fact that it's coming at a really good time. Although I will say the timing is going to be pretty interesting, given that we've got a new NXT Women's Champion in JC Jane. And I'll be perfectly honest, for my liking, and it's interesting that I say for my liking, I mean, just being perfectly honest, I feel like I'm becoming more and more of a fan of JC Jane, regardless of Fatal Influence, Toxic Attraction, or whatever the case may be. I'm not going to go Booker T or anything, calling her the rock star or anything like that, but she's definitely got some significant star quality, and I think she deserves the run that she's going to be on. I also feel as if she deserves to get a couple successful title defenses before she drops it to Mariah, but who knows? I guess we'll find out whether or not that's going to be the case. It doesn't seem very likely, but who knows? I mean, only time can tell. We'll find out sooner or later, and that's really all I know to say on that one. But one thing I will say is, welcome to NXT, Mariah May, whether that's your name or not. That being said, we're going to move right along to Liv Morgan here. And before I go into talking about Liv, I just want to point out I'm so proud of her for posting this pic right here. I mean, that's just, if nothing else, this just proves how much of a G this chick is. And I can't do anything but love this for her. But nonetheless, I don't really love all too much what is happening with her right now in terms of the stalker situation, and it's not even a thing that's her fault, you know. It just really sucks that we even have to talk about this. And one thing I do want to talk about in particular is former WWE superstar and Sonya Deville, which, of course, as y'all remember, had the unfortunate situation of her own to deal with in terms of a stalker. And it was so bad that, one, she wound up being out for a significant amount of time because of the court case regarding said stalker, and two, she even got in trouble for packing heat that wasn't registered where she was at the time. And worse than that, she just got caught up on that on some really random ass shit. And never mind the fact that she ended up having to have a gun. I don't know if Liv's the type that would like to end up having a gun or anything like that. I mean, if you ask me, I'm not sure if she's the type that even likes guns, but that's more than what I'm actually willing to admit to knowing. What I am going to say here is, this is just really disappointing that people are actually doing this type of shit. I mean, never mind that there are regular folks that have had this happen to them way more than it should even be thought about being a thing. I mean, it's just really, really bad. I mean, what are we even doing here? And I love that, the PC security, which is where all this, I guess, wound up taking place, is really, really good. But even for all of that, again, it's just, we shouldn't even be talking about this. I mean, really and truly, it's just really fucking wild that that's the case. I mean, it's so bad that not all that long ago, we wound up hearing a report of where Rhea Ripley had to deal with somebody being at her house. Her fucking house, for fuck's sake. I don't know. Whatever the fuck is wrong with some of y'all motherfuckers, get that shit right. I mean, that's really what I'm going to say about that. And with that, I'm going to just go ahead and move on to the real topic of the video here. I mean, not that that isn't a real topic, but the main topic of the video here, I should say, is just, sorry I get like that. It's very displeasing stuff to talk about, but it is what it is. Nonetheless, we're going to talk into some really, really good news here. And, I mean, do I even need to say it? I mean, we've known about it for months, but now it's pretty much official and will be completely official next week in Portland. Omega and Okada. Oh my god. Man. Now, I'll just say this much. For those of you who are already aware and have seen all the matches that they had back in New Japan, y'all already know we're in for a treat, and it's just amazing what we're about to have here. But more than anything else here, I feel as if the biggest thing I gotta point out here is we've already been getting a really good build for it. Now with weeks remaining up until July 27th, you can't tell me it's not about to get that much better. I mean, if Mania even had this much of a build, I think it probably would have went over a bit better. And never mind the fact that they're already reneging on having Mania 42 in New Orleans and likely going back to Vegas with it, but just all the other corny shit that they're doing, particularly the shit that they're trying to do to sabotage AEW specifically for this fucking event right here that's coming up on July 25th. And they're not even doing it correctly, but that's aside from the point. The point I'm trying to make here is, again, we got to absolutely relish and enjoy what we're about to be getting here and what we're really getting as of now. I mean, this is just priceless shit that we're talking about here. I mean, let's just look at it like this. This is the kind of shit that Trips wish he had for WrestleMania, and it's about to be proven. And again, July 27th, I can't fucking wait. That being said, I'm just going to leave it at that, and it's going to be well worth the wait because of that. Well, maybe not because of that, but it's just going to be well worth the wait. Anyway, I'll just leave it at that for now. Y'all know what it is. Like, share, subscribe down below, and again, hit that noti button so y'all can know when I'm coming through on things and we can get this shit rocking. And with that in mind, I gotta call y'all out in this. Let me know what y'all thinking about this. I know y'all gotta be hyped for this shit, right? Come on now. Y'all know what it is. Let me know. But until then, I appreciate y'all for coming through, and I'm your man A and J, and thank you for rocking with me.